Welcome to Purple Kitty Life and Flex. I am your host, Kirsten, aka PK. I am a performing and teaching artist. I work in the live entertainment industry. My background is in musical theater, so I sing, dance, and I act. If you want to see any of that, there are videos available all over the interwebs. If you want to see me perform live, I post performance updates and invitations on Instagram and Facebook at Purple Kitty Life, so you can follow me there for that. I'm also doing a competition that I don't understand, so I'll leave a link below so that you can vote and share. Please and thank you. My page is devoted to whatever I happen to be interested in at that moment. Today, I am filming an episode of PK Tours. And today I'm giving a planner/tracker tour. I got a request from Catnip266 to share my planning. I would be happy to. I love scheduling. I love the act of getting things in order because I struggle with that day to day. Getting anything done well involves a lot of planning beforehand, recording, or tracking afterwards. I'm going to show you how I do that. Without any further ado, let's get into it. Okay, I'm gonna start with my blank yearly planner. So I don't use a regular yearly planner because I can't keep track of it. I would keep track of months and then just fall off. And then I would have just half a planner that was unusable because the year was over. I transitioned into using blank planners. My current one looks like this. I've had other ones in the past, and the one that I have for next month, actually, I think, not February, but March, is also different. So I'll show you guys what that looks like when we get there. Unimportant. So this is the blank planner. It comes with stickers that you can put in the folds to track your years. I had to buy a new pack of stickers because I wasn't using it for a couple of months. So I ran out of I don't have the proper stickers. Anyway, so this book starts off with just some little words to tell you how to use it. It lets you write your goals, and you can put in as much or as little information as you want. I created a little vision board with things that I'm working on, and just more little details to help you figure out what your goals are for the coming month. And then you can bring that down into monthly goals and your strategy. The rest of it is like a regular calendar, only blank. Ugh. We have the blank month, which you would fill out with whatever month you're in. And then it goes into blank weeks. I'm so sorry for this lighting. I'm not going to fix it. Blank weeks that you can then fill out. You can put in your to-do list, your habits, your water, how you want to improve, your goals, and whatever. I'll put an overlay, I promise. And then there's a monthly reflection that you can fill out just to think about what you've done. I like to fill it out throughout the month so that I don't forget anything. I also put in my tarot spreads, but we will talk about that later. On to my ADHD cleaning planner. This, I will just put a little thing, but it's just a bunch of little checklists that you can fill in yourself so that you can know how to organize your cleaning and visualize it before you have to do it. I have a hard time cleaning because there's always so much to do. This helps me organize that by room, by time of year, by day, by month, whatever you're trying to do. It helps you break that down. Love it. Third, I have so many. Third, we have my workout journal. It can work as a planner or a tracker, retroactively. It's very similar in layout to my other one, where it has a little blank spot for you to put all of your workouts that you've done, and you can fill in the months as you see fit. You can put a list of all the exercises and your records and your reps. You can put in your measurements and your goals, and then it breaks down into the workouts. And there you would put your exercise, your sets, you can put your meals, your weight, your macros, your fitness level, and there is a ton of space. This is what a filled out page looks like. I even like to put little stickers on it now because I really like stickers. And at the very end, it has a place for you to put photos of your progress. I like to put my photos on Canva, so that's where I track that. Great. Okay. Now my ice skating planner. He's so little. You'll see this one in my ice skating videos a lot. It is where I put my intentions for the day. So I'll put what I intend to do, and then afterwards I'll take notes on the things that I've noticed. And in the back, I have a list of the things that I am working on or that I have learned. And I've put little stars next to the ones that I should be practicing every time I'm on the ice. I don't put off ice stuff here. This is just my on ice training journal. I take it with me to the rink. I leave it in my boot. Okay. Now the woo woo. Let's get mildly into the woo woo. If we want more detail on it later, another time, I would be glad to go over my tarot process. I can't imagine who would want that. So this is my tarot journal. I use tarot to, I don't know, almost like visualize the next step in my life. So let's do this one. This one's fine. So yeah, perfect. So this is the last one that I did. It gives you a place to draw your little spread and say what things mean and then like suss all that out. And then I'll write notes in here just to spread that out in my big blank planner. This one is extra long because I was using my Alice in Wonderland deck. I have multiple tarot and oracle decks. So I'm learning the Alice in Wonderland one because it's not exactly the same. Like it looks different. So this is my tarot spread book. I bookmarked the ones that I want to use. But in here, it's just how do tarot. And then like, I want to say like a million, literally 33 spreads. They're all different. And it just gives you guidance on how to run those. Finally, the apps. The apps are the most convenient.
It takes you that long to find it?
It does.
Trackers and planners, simply because they're constantly with you. I'll put an overlay, but I'll also just kind of hold up my phone to show you. I use Google Calendar, obviously. Who doesn't? It's the only calendar that matters. And I color code everything that I do. So work is one color and fun activities are another color. And in addition to that, I'll put like tasks and stuff in. And I also do event opportunities. So let's go into a week. I started ice skating, as we all know, and in order to visualize when public skating times are, I just sort of plugged them into my regular schedule. Sometimes I make it, sometimes I don't, but here I understand how it would take up space in my time. So like here I know I could go straight from work to this particular ice skating rink and I'll have some ice time and it works. And sometimes I say, oh, I have something that I have to do. There's no way I'm going to make it to the rink, or I'll have to check the time for some other rink so that I can go. What else? Simple tracker. Okay. This one's new for me, but I love it because it turns your time into a pie chart. It's called a simple tracker, and it just shows you how you spent your time. You have the opportunity to retroactively put all these in, and you also have the opportunity, I'll do it right now because I forgot to press the button. So I am currently filming content. I would press the filming content button, and then at the top, you see, now I'm filming content. And because I forgot to put that in there, see that 7 seconds, I can go in and I can just change the starting time so that it encompasses all the time that I've spent doing something. So you can do it when you start, or you can retroactively put it in afterwards. So there's an element of visualization, and there's also an element of like, where did my time go? Oh, there it is. I like that you can literally like, this is the day. This is how I've spent my day so far. And it starts with sleep, and I'm up to content creation. And finally, this is the last one that I'm going to show you. I do my net diary. This is a food tracker. I'm focusing on my protein intake, not necessarily my calories. If you want me to go into like a fitness tracking thing, I can do that, but that's not what this is about. It does a lot. It does a lot. But right now it focuses on my protein intake. It shows me all of my macros, my calories. It can also be connected to your other fitness apps. So it can show you your water intake and your steps, and you have a community, blah, 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 blah. There's so many things. If you want me to go in more detail about any of them, I totally can. I just don't want to take up all of your time. I could talk forever about any single one of my planners and trackers. I love all of them, and I've gone through tons at this point, but these are the ones that I'm really into right now. Obviously, there are scheduling aspects in my social media apps. I do a lot of drafting and scheduling posts there, but you don't need to see all that. You know how that works. You're here. Whoa. Actually, that wasn't that bad. I felt like it was going to be a lot, but it didn't feel like a lot. I just flew by. What did you think? How do you plan and record your time? Do you? Is planning important to you? Or can you just like, are you normal? Do you just do the things you have to do without visualizing them first? I cannot get things done unless I see what I'm meant to do.
What was I meant to do?
Anyway, that's all I got. Thank you for joining me this time. I thought it was fun. I love my planners. Which one is your favorite? Would you ever use any of them, or do you think they're all dumb? Please subscribe or whatever, and ring the bell if you want notifications when I post new content. I will be even more active on Instagram stories and TikTok. You can follow me there if you want. I can be found at Purple Kitty Life everywhere that it matters. And if you find something that you want me to react to, or you want another tour, just let me know. I am always open to try new things. Let me know. If you made it this far and you haven't liked the video, you have but a clock tick left to do so. So go ahead and submit your comment if you have one now, if you've been answering me. I love that. If you want to show some extra support before I disappear, go ahead and drop a book emoji. Thank you so much for joining me for something new. Bye. That was fun. Let's stop recording. Ooh, I'm just gonna scoot. Wait, hold on. No, I don't know if I'm centered. Yes, I'm centered. Of course I'm centered. Of course I'm centered. What was I thinking? Oh God, this is recorded. Sorry. If you want to see me perform live, let me do that again. So good. We're taking a moment. We're taking a moment. Ooh la la. What is up with me in this weird French accent today? Book, and it's just, oh, you can't see anything. Oh, because those are not words. Sorry. There we go. So yeah. What is that? Oh, it's a sticker sheet that I didn't know was in there. There's several. Haha. Let's try that again. Apps are the most convenient trackers and planners because I do so much planning. Yeah.